All right, so the name of this video is going to be Disdainful People. I have money, go ahead and sue me. This is what I have to accept as far as my reality dealing with heteronormity and, its predictable existence. There are men that actually, have manhood, have a manhood to themselves, and they want to protect their families and give their families a sense of comfortability and be like, well, it doesn't matter what she do or what I do to her or what I do to him. I've got so much success, you know what I'm saying, and money. Let's override that with that. So either way it goes, she can't or he can't win. So the question is, do you want to win or are you being arrogant? It's a different tone. Winners are humble. Some people don't have a sense of humbleness about themselves, so they go ahead and they, do things to cause tension. Like I said, I wrote a pilot show for the what that show called, Being Mary Jane, insinuating the fact that I really want to be a man and the different predictable scenarios as far as heteronormity is concerned. And I'm like, it works like that. That's what I'm dealing with as far as, establishing my life and people really sitting there telling me, they doing stuff based off principles. Well, I robbed the whole family and killed the whole family for my baby. But what about that whole family? What about that family's success? You just, you know what I'm saying, basically made a selfish move for your own disdainful gain. So that's why it was hard to respect half the niggas that I grew up around. I'm like, we're kids. We're supposed to be having fun and running around tracks and playing on playgrounds and shit. Now, depending on the adults in your life, now you got to grow up and work at jobs. And, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure it was fun. I mean, I wanted a job when I was a kid, but like I've said, people was like, well, you need to be in shape. People have the right to judge. If they can do stuff, they can do stuff. Because the better you can move, the faster you can move, the more, you can get jobs and stuff and move faster, and people will trust you to work on their clock and stuff. So my thing is dealing with schizophrenia. Now that people have created all this tension and did all this stuff to me, now I got to worry about, judgment. I shouldn't need other people's improvement, but now I got to build confidence. Well, how many push-ups did you do today? I did 1,000 push-ups. Oh, okay, shit. You up through that in. Shouldn't have to do that. That's my reality. I have to sit here and do things like that to get over on people. Well, shit, I might not have combed my hair today, but I did 1,000 push-ups. See how life works? It's just some fucked up shit. You can really manipulate situations in a good and bad way by doing shit like that. Because some people don't got it good like that. But, I got hired at McDonald's and I'm like, they the ones that hired me. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I'm walking in the bathroom. I'm like, it's common damn sense. They giving people jobs and shit to clean up and shit. That's cool. But everybody don't look at it like that. Like I've said, some people grow up. I've seen, documentaries about trash lots and stuff like that. There are people that be like, man, all that trash you throwing away is going somewhere. There are people that take pride in their restaurants. I want every, bite. Every bite counts. And I'm just wondering, like I said, with being a female, it's a different tone in man and womanhood. What are the disadvantages? What are the advantages? A stern man and a stern woman, is it the same? A man might be too hyper aggressive. It might be too nice or too mean, or you know what I'm saying? It just all depends. What does it mean to be a leader? Well, I know I'm solid, so I know other men solid, so I've got to protect this person. What happens when you reject your womanhood and you have to be humiliated in front of a bunch of people that you don't know? I grew up a certain way. Is that really how I had to survive? Is that how you have to survive? If I get stranded somewhere, what? How does it feel to hang around somebody that violates you? As long as you're still alive, it's cool, but it's an emotional downfall for you. They will use that shit to their advantage. Every woman does not take offense to men, penetrative sex with a man because of heteronormity. That's what they try to tell you. Well, I grew up in the projects and, you know what I'm saying, it was normal. I was just going around. I had sex with my boyfriend and my mama, you know what I'm saying, just say, all right then. But people be mad as hell. If I had a child that came up to me and told me they was having sex, I would be mad as hell based off the fact of how it affected my life. Because I started being rejected because of that fact, or rejected with myself because of that fact. But, when you grow up in a neighborhood, it is a competition. It's friendly, but sometimes it can get a little bit intense. Well, okay, so this whole neighborhood is going to grow up and they're probably going to be working up and down these streets right here in this demographic. So some of these kids are going to make it, some of these kids are not. Oh, there's going to be tension between these kids. What happens when you grow up, I said, being an outcast, not fitting in? I had a grown-ass man asking me why I ain't have no damn boyfriend. I didn't expect that shit. I seriously did not expect a grown-ass man, but this whole Nation of GD, they promoting the idea of, growth and development. So heteronormity is what I was experiencing, and they was like, you need to go ahead and do that. But I'm like, my head hurts. I really am experiencing stress. Can somebody have mercy with me? Is anybody going to sympathize with me? No. Well, we over here, we on this straight shit, so we going to make you an outcast, and we going to goddamn basically knock me out. I'm like, it don't matter if I'm gay or straight. What you got going on? That's why I have to read more, be intuitive. I be feeling like everybody want me dead because of my lack of empathy for them. But it's all about how you look at shit. Like I said, man, I grew up a certain way and, I was very scared. But I'm like, I am reaping the advantages, I think. People can misjudge you. There are people that were teaching me to be mean-spirited and shit. People was like, she gonna be black. There was people that were doing all kind of shit to me to make me reject myself and feel anger and emotions of intense emotions and stress my body out. They would do it on purpose. I want to make people think she's a mean-spirited woman. I'm like, man, I done survived heroin shots and all kind of shit. People doing shit to me for no reason. That's why I'm like, my mom got 2 babies by a nigga and his kids, and I didn't know who they was. I just had to survive around them. They would just walk around, you know what I'm saying, looking like zombies. People need love. My mom did her part. I did my part too. I'm not finna goddamn have no baby and have no family with no man, because that ain't no detox for me. I also got to be smart. But it's all kind of different people in this world. You can't, help how some people are. Some people really do come from this and that type of existence. Like I be watching videos of people in the middle of the jungle building bamboo trees and shit. That's the type of shit I would like to be on. I wouldn't mind going to Jamaica or some shit like that and building a goddamn bamboo house with a goddamn flat screen in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Just be like, well, but I've got so many bad experiences. I'm like, I'm not sure how to heal from that with people of different, heritages and all kind of shit. I don't know, but everybody got you know what I'm saying? Everybody got their coping skills. Like I said, I've been around people that was sitting there teaching me to hate myself in a sense, sitting there doing shit to me that helped to create tension. Tension. I wrote a definition of that shit down. Tension. Understand that can't happen to you. When that's why we gotta see what people's character is, where their applied knowledge is. I went to a hospital. It's like going to a hospital and all these newborns are born and going around and telling all the newborns that they ain't shit for a reverse psychological detox, that they ain't gonna be shit. Because a lot of people are being put down. But sometimes you have to do that. You have to, there are people, I'm pretty sure, that study people. do it consistent and be like, let's take this child and use him for a reverse psychological detox for his mom. There's a lot of things I wasn't receptive of, needles and all that stuff. I know for a fact I ain't got no junkie mentality because all that shit created tension and stress in my brain. I feel it all in my face. You know what I'm saying? I have a female appeal, so I got to work that too. Got to figure out how to release toxin. Everybody boxing trying to release toxin. That's what I was doing when I was, putting together them Kevin Gates songs. It's what you do, you vent.